Research in Motion has been referred to as Canada's business success story of the 21st century. A year ago, Fortune magazine identifies it the fastest growing company in the world. What's the key to this remarkable success? What's different about RIM?
We did it. We're the best. We're BlackBerry. We could do no wrong.
Hell yeah. What about those Toronto Maple Leafs?
Amazing if you like to lose.
Oh, who cares about hockey? So what's next for our stars to you, BlackBerry?
How do you?
We're BlackBerry. The customers will get what we give them. I haven't been on vacation for a long time. Go back to my timeshare. Good news, you all have a month off.
Yeah.
Yes, let's go.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. The options are grim: sell, break up, or die. Those are the scenarios being discussed for Research in Motion after the company reported deep losses yesterday. The investor reaction has been punishing. RIM stock plummeted by 20% today, hitting a 9-year low.
We've called a special meeting here today because we have serious financial issues. We have real concerns about the long-term viability of our company.
It's hard to believe where we stood just 4 years ago versus where we're at today. It's important for us to discuss these concerns so that we can decide what we need to do to improve it moving forward. Obviously, we want to do what's in the best interest of our shareholders.
As we all know, our stock price is at a high of $140 just 4 years ago, and now we sit at a whopping $7.69. So we, as your board members, we're pressed to make actions. And Mike, from day one of BlackBerry, can you tell us exactly what built up the company and what brought you to where we are today?
Okay, I'm going to tell you the whole story, guys. As we all know, we released our BlackBerry product in 1999, the BlackBerry 850. Two-way pager had modest success, but it wasn't until 2003 that we were really able to take off. It was during this time that we released the first smartphone with fast internet access and email capabilities. It was during this time that BlackBerry came to control in the smartphone market. We had no serious competitors. The business and individuals both trusted and relied on our smartphones. Over the next few years, the popularity of smartphones swelled and continued to grow in the United States and internationally as well. By 2008, we had a US market share of 41.1%. We were the market leader.
What happened?
We had two distinctive problems: being blind to the competition and terrible organizational culture. 2008 was still a very profitable year for us, but it was also the year that Google Android and Apple iPhone came to be. Their market share started out as meager, but it grew substantially. As for our culture, the 2006 lawsuit made us change. The NTP took our creativity and openness and left us with a desire for secrecy. We wrongfully punished our employees because we didn't like the outcome. But we were used to getting everything we wanted, right? We were the best.
Well, how did Research in Motion go through this transformation? Why did our loyal customers switch from our product in just a short amount of time?
Speaking frankly, our products were inferior to Android and iPhone. While we were caught up being BlackBerry, the best, they were caught up in giving the consumers what they wanted.
How is this possible? Our products, we had been in the phone business for years. We had the brand and we had the head start and the technology. How could these companies who had nothing to do with the telecommunications world come in and in 2 years just take it all away from us?
Innovation.
Can you elaborate?
Yes. RM did not anticipate the rapid growth of the smartphone market. We had such a stronghold on the industry that we simply did not plan ahead. We didn't anticipate the other companies as Apple and Android. Unfortunately, we didn't take the necessary steps to hold a sustained competitive advantage over these competitors.
Would you say your research and development got lazy or lost resources?
I wouldn't say that.
But the facts are that under your control, research and development hit a plateau, and innovation and technology stopped growing and at the rate that it had gone. Is this false?
No, it's true. At the time, we did not feel comfortable investing large sums of money in research and development, since our phones were much superior to the competition. We were the best in the market. We felt that this money would be better invested elsewhere. After our lost lawsuit, we put too many checks and balances that R&D had to jump through hoops to develop a product. This stunted our growth, and this is where we made our crucial error.
So did you not feel obligated to plan ahead? How did you not value R&D in a high-tech company? So instead, you let Apple trample on us, take our customers, and more importantly, our market share. We had a comfortable position, but you got lazy and screwed up. How were you not looking into the future for BlackBerry?
I know. We just didn't feel like we needed to innovate.
Because you neglected and missed the signs of the smartphone competitors coming your way. How did you react when you found out that smartphones were coming onto the market?
Well, we didn't feel threatened at first. We had the market, but our market share, our market hold was quickly shut down.
Well, why did the quality and reliability of our phones deteriorate during this time?
Well, after the announcements, we hastily tried to release the products that could compete with Apple and Google. The only way we could do this was to push these products out to the market very quickly. We couldn't afford to wait. We simply rushed R&D, rushed the product to market, and basically rushed to fail.
But these phones had so many issues. There were many bugs and problems. They weren't ready for the marketplace. You released products that were not up to par with RIM, and it caused people to lose trust in us and value in the BlackBerry. So we lost loyal customers because of your decisions to release poor quality products. That was your second mistake.
We had to take a gamble. It was our only option at the time. It didn't pay off, but it was our only option.
We disagree. We believe that there was alternative routes to have been taken.
What would you have done if you could have gone back in time? We're in dire straits and have concerns about Research in Motion's future. If you could go back to 2006 or 2007, how might you have handled things differently?
We would have valued innovation.
And how would you have done that?
We were nothing like Apple and other leading tech companies in our organizational design. Our input control was flawed. We could have allowed employees to bring their own devices to work and let them feel that they had some independence and control. Instead, there was a divide between employees and top executives. This environment did not breed innovation for our company.
You're absolutely right. The bring your own device policy would have given employees a sense of autonomy and allowed them to be creative. And that is how you innovate.
Exactly. It was your policies that resulted in an organizational culture to fail and fall apart. And this, in my opinion, is the reason why we were not able to create the innovating ideas we could have and should have done to maintain our market share.
This should have been your main focus. You neglected to think about how your policies would affect your employees, and you disregarded your employees, shareholders, and consumers. Honestly, your actions hurt the company.
I know this now. Our employees were the backbone of our company, especially since we are in an industry releasing products that were very new and novel. So we needed innovation, and my actions did not help us attain that.
We appreciate your honesty. Although we can't go back in time, it's important to reflect upon the past so we can change our future. And after much deliberation, we came to a decision that in order to continue our growth in the next coming years, we're going to need for you to resign.
I am proud to introduce to both of you our new CEO, Mr. Hines, who is here to lead us and BlackBerry into a greater tomorrow.
Thank you very much. I appreciate the honor and privilege to be the next CEO. I see a lot of great things for BlackBerry. I want to change the organizational design and culture. I think that is something that we've lacked over the last few years, and I see a lot of great success on what we can do in the future. We need to focus on innovation. Again, something we've lacked. We need to make employees feel appreciated, no matter where they stand. No matter if you're the bottom of the totem pole or the top, you need to be understood. We need to understand what customers want. We've completely forgotten that over the last few years. Most importantly, we need to understand everyone's expectations among each other. We have in the past not understood where we're coming from, which has created a lot of confusion throughout the company. We need to have a feeling of openness, and this is the way that we will return to prosperity and success for BlackBerry.